I first fell in love with performing when I started dancing with my Filipino dance troupe called the Philippine Barangay Performing Arts Society. I was dancing with them since before I was even born. When my mom was pregnant with me, she was choreographing for the group, and then I learned to dance before I could even walk. So I've been doing Filipino dancing my entire life, and I've always loved it. I feel the most affinity with when I'm performing, I would have to say primarily in dancing just because I started in it, but it's definitely a mix and a balance between acting and dancing, and definitely now that I've grown up and I learned to actually apply acting skills to dancing and have the ability to really tell stories with my movement. I think my most successful moment on stage so far has been a workshop I did last year with Ben Vereen, and it was the first time I feel like I ever truly connected to singing a musical theater song. It's one thing to be able to find the singing technique and to be able to find the presence to sing a song, but it seems so obvious, but it's amazing the first time it truly happens when you can really find a connection in your personal life for every single word and every single line and phrase in the song, and to be able to project that genuinely and let the audience feel the way you do. And I mean, that's my ultimate goal. I first applied for the Young Musical Company when I had just finished grade 10, and I'd heard about it through a friend that was involved in the Citadel, and I really wanted to get back into musical theater training. I had just started to do a little bit of dancing or dancing besides Filipino dancing, and I started to do a bit more acting, and I really wanted a program that would finally tie it all in together and really teach me, well, the main thing I learned from it in the first year was singing, and then I took a year off, and I came back this year because I really liked the level that they pushed me to in my first year, and now that I've come back as a new person, I'm ready to kind of be pushed to the next level and outside my boundaries and really take risks and learn what I can do as a performer. The area of my craft that I would most like to work on would probably be choreographing and putting together movement. I've always enjoyed dancing and really enjoyed the acting behind it, but what I really want to learn to create is just the actual process of discovering the movement and developing it all and making a final project in choreography. One of my aha moments in our workshop so far has been a movement workshop with Linda Rubin. She put us into partners, and with our pair we would do improvised movement. And it was a brilliant aha moment when I learned that I can do lifts and spins and turns and roll over each other without even planning any of it, and it was all just on the spot, following our instincts, and to be able to do that and connect with somebody else on the same level was a huge aha moment with me, and I would love to be able to do that in a live performance one day. My absolute favorite musical theater actor would have to be Lea Salonga. She actually happens to be also from the Philippines, which is one of my origins, and she's made it to Broadway, been in a ton of musicals, and she's been a really huge inspiration to me because we have a really similar background, and she has a beautiful voice, and she's really been able to kind of be one of the first, I think, well, Filipinos to make it in the industry, and I really admire that trait of hers. My favorite musical would definitely be a tie between West Side Story and In the Heights, and between those two musicals, I guess the characters of Maria and Vanessa. I would love to play those roles one day, anywhere in the world. It would be fantastic. Those are definitely my dream roles.